That is Frenchies Blues Destroyers, and we are here live in the studio with Pete Coatney, who is from Dallas?
Yes.
Or did you?
I'm from Oak Cliff.
Charlie, can you make him hot here?
There.
Right on.
Hello,
There you
hello.
go.
Yes, I'm from Oak Cliff.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay, and so you grew up here in the 70s and 80s?
Right. Well, since the 60s.
Since the 60s, myself as well. And you were hanging out like at all the places I was hanging out at down in Deep Ellum and stuff back in the early 80s.
Yep.
And so, and also, I don't think I really met you. You knew of me, I think, because you listened to the Pajama Party back then.
Yeah. That was-
But I don't think I was aware of you until you were like working the door at Club Dada and playing drums with Jack.
right. And probably when I was playing with Rumble also, with Bill Longhorse and Spike.
Okay.
You remember that band?
I remember Michael David Pyatt, who's also here. We have a Michael David Pyatt sighting, allegedly. He's in the studio too. Anyway, yeah, I remember Pyatt posting stuff about that on Facebook. I never got to see Rumble.
We were probably just kind of missing each other. Yeah, the circles didn't quite, Oh, yes.
Yeah, you got to be real directional.
Okay. Yeah, I think we probably were just missing each other a little bit,
Yeah, we were around in the circles.
Yes.
Right. So, but did you work the door at Club Dada for a while?
I did.
Isn't that where you met your lovely wife, Kimberly?
Well, during that time, yes, I met her probably at Trees or at Dada, I believe. Yeah, one of the two places where I first ran into that lovely chanteuse.
All right, we'll get to that later. But in the meantime, so you have worked a lot with Jack Ingram, gone on the road with Jack, and played for years and years with him.
Yes, almost 25 years. February 1st will be 25 years with Jack.
Wow. So then that's how you met Mr. Kevin Rene Antoine C.U.
Exactly.
Big name for a little scrappy guy.
That's why it's a lot easier just to call him Frenchie.
That's why they call him Frenchie. And he really is French.
Yes. He's
Not like Canadian French.
No, he's from the south of France. He grew up in Nîmes, where we get our word denim from.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, he grew up down there, and his dad raised him steeped in American blues and British invasion rock and roll.
Wow. So he plays lead guitar with Jack as well, and then the two of you formed Frenchies Blues Destroyers when?
About 2012, we were on the road, and Frenchie had written a bunch of songs, and I told him, I said, whenever we're not playing with Jack, we should just go out and do your stuff, and it's just me and you. Let's just go out and do it like this, just two of us. That's all we need. It was, an economy of pieces. It's easier to travel with just two people, or to book something like that and make it feasible financially. So we just decided to do it as a two-piece, and it worked out beautifully.
Yeah, so when I've seen you guys live, I'm astonished that you get such a full sound. So it sounds like four guys up there. It's just the two of y'all, because Frenchie is just, he's carrying so many layers of the guitar. He's got the rhythm, and he's got the lead, and he's singing.
Yes, and I think it is the style that he plays, the thumb-picking style that he plays. He was able to cover a large spectrum of the sound, and it's amazing to me too, even being in the band, watching and listening to him. It's a lot of fun.
Great. All right, so let's talk about the new record. Charlie, have you got something queued up over there? Is it the single from their new record? The new record is called
Love is Blood is the new record, and the single Beautiful Mess just came out last week.
So you can find Beautiful Mess on like streaming sites
on
and
all digital platforms.
All the digital platforms. And then if people want to purchase the new CD, Love is Blood, and I want to talk about the title of that later because that sounds interesting. If people want to purchase Love is Blood, where can they do that?
Well, you can go to our website, and there is a link on there that allows you to pre-order it. The album comes out on November 9th, but it is available as a pre-order at this time.
And the website address is?
Oh, it's www.bluesdestroyers.com.
No Frenchie, just bluesdestroyers.com.
That's right. And you can also access the link through our Facebook and Instagram pages as well.
Fun. All right. Well, tell me about A Beautiful Mess, Charlie.
We're back.
We are. We are here with Pete Coatney, drummer for Frenchies Blues Destroyers, who you just heard, and that was the single off of their new album. Tell me the name of the album.
Love is Blood.
Love is Blood. I know it has something to do with blood, but I can't. It keeps escaping me. Yeah, that was Beautiful Mess. And so before we played that song, you had mentioned briefly about Kevin, a.k.a. Frenchie, that he grew up in the south of France, and his father raised him on American rock and blues.
Right.
But you were raised on gospel, were
Yes.
you not?
Yes.
Tell me, I remember seeing videos of you and your sweet mother that you used to post before she passed, and you would go and play songs on guitar with her and visit her, and y'all were singing some old gospel songs. Tell me about your family and what that was about.
Yes, both of my folks were musicians, and my mother was a wonderful piano player, and my dad played guitar, and they pastored a church together, and I was raised in gospel music and in the church, so I grew up around that, and it's still a big love of my life, gospel music, especially old gospel music, old country gospel. But as my mother was waning, even till about 2 days before she passed away, she would still sing the songs, and I would get the guitar out. I kept a guitar at her house, and I would get it out and play songs, and we would sing. And even though she was suffering the ravages of Alzheimer's, she always remembered the words to those songs. And you mentioned the videos, and our sweet friend here, Michael Pyatt, is...
Get in here, Michael David Pyatt.
He's the reason we've got a lot of those videos. He was present at the time and shot most of those videos.
Remind me her name?
Dorothy. My mom's name was Dorothy. Right. My dad's name was Alan Lee, but everybody had called him Pete, and that's how I ended up with the moniker that I have now.
So he was the original Brother Pete.
Yes, indeed. In fact, for a while I was a little reticent to be called by that name. I was thinking, well, my dad was Brother Pete, but I can't really live up to that. But I've decided to try to carry that on. Okay,
so oftentimes when I run into you out in the scene in Dallas and wherever, you will have in tow this fella here, Michael David Pyatt. Tell me about how the two of you met, because y'all are like kind of a famous... Y'all are like Batman and Robin or something. Y'all are sidekicks. Y'all
allegedly.
Get in here. Say hello, Michael.
Hello, Michael.
No, get right in there. Right
hello.
There. There you go. How did y'all meet? Was it when you were kids?
Well, not really. Kind of kids, right? What was it, like 87?
Oh, no, before that.
84?
Yeah.
Yeah, 84, yeah. It was going to concerts and record stores and stuff, I believe, right?
I remember his place on Jefferson. Didn't you work there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I bought a ticket for a band called Jerusalem playing at W.T. White High School.
Right.
I think he sold me that concert ticket.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. And I've still got a pin from that show. Yeah, I worked at a gospel record store on Jefferson in Oak Cliff.
Right beside the Texas Theater.
That's right.
Okay. I hang out there some.
Yeah, you had a question about Oak Cliff, right?
Did you ever go to Austin's Barbecue?
Yes, I lived right down the street from it. I loved Austin's Barbecue.
And the charcoal broil?
Yeah, I didn't go there, but I know what you're talking about. It had the big cow on top.
We've got to change that.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. I eat there. This isn't a call to action, but I do frequent that place.
Yeah.
Since I have a weekend job out in Oak Cliff, so.
One of the things I remember about Austin's Barbecue was the tables. Each of the tables had the old jukebox, the miniature jukebox. It was pretty cool.
Ken Pesey still has that.
Oh,
yeah, but they were broken last time I went there.
Oh, darn.
All right. So speaking of being around Dallas and the scene and whatnot, where are you guys going to be playing? Where can people see Frenchies Blues Destroyers live?
Okay, well, we've got some shows coming up to promote the release of the record. So on November 8th, we will play our Dallas album release show at Blue Light Live in Deep Ellum on Main Street, which is a new club. And then on November 16th, we will play our Fort Worth version of the release party, and that's going to be at Magnolia Motor Lounge in Fort Worth.
What was the date on that one?
That's on November 16th.
Okay.
What?
All right. And also on the... you mentioned to me earlier that on the new CD, y'all have actually added another instrument a little bit.
We allowed
a little color.
Yes, we allowed a couple of tracks to have some keyboards, and that was done by the fine engineer and producer Taylor Tatch at Audio Styles Studio, which is in Dripping Springs.
And that's where Frenchie lives, down in the Hill Country or Austin?
Yeah, he lives in Austin, right.
Okay.
Hey, Frenchie, he's listening to us.
Frenchie!
Can we give a shout out? I got one more.
Absolutely.
Thomas Yeoman is listening to us tonight in Reno, Nevada, and I want to say hi. He and his wife are listening to us.
Reno style. All right. Well, here's how we do it in Dallas, Texas. Hey, Charlie, do we have spots we need to play?
Wait, yes, we do.
We should play our announcements and then follow those announcements with another song from y'all's first CD. This one's one I like. It's called Treat You Right.
That sounds like a great idea.
And then perhaps we'll get some more stuff off of the newer CD. So, Charlie, take it away. Check out the official KNON Facebook page at facebook.com/KNON893. Be a part of the community by liking the page and sharing it with your friends. Stay up to date with everything happening here at KNON. You can see all of our upcoming events and photos and videos from our concerts, too. That's the KNON Facebook page at facebook.com/KNON893.
So now I've got my page on Facebook.
Worse to find that.
It did?
Yeah, I was just telling Pete that I recorded that spot for the KNON Facebook page, and I wanted to provide the music for it, and it took me hours searching the internet to find a palatable, listenable song about Facebook. Try it sometime. Google songs about Facebook. They're terrible. Anyway, back to the music, though. Let's play Treat You Right from Frenchies Blues Destroyers' first CD.
All right. A 1, 2, 3.
Come on down, come with me and lose yourself. You will find you always wanted to be there. There's no point in lying, we ain't got no time. There's no need for hiding, gonna treat you right. Oh, in the night, when the stars above are shining, let's slow down so you and I can start to feel. There's no point in waiting for it to get real. There's no need to worry, gonna treat you right. Treat you right. Ooh, oh. That's right. Be my girl. I don't wanna see you go away. Be my girl. No one else is gonna treat you right. Treat you right. Ooh. In the end, everything will turn out fine. There's no pain when you look up at the sky. Now it's time to celebrate. Time to realize nothing will get in our way. Gonna treat you right. Yeah, that's right. Treat you right. Yeah, baby. We'll treat you right. Oh. Whoa, 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 it's alright.
Treat You Right by Frenchies Blues Destroyers. And we are talking with Pete Coatney, the drummer for Frenchies Blues Destroyers. And we're talking about their new album that they've got coming out, being released on November the 8th.
9th. Yes, but the party's on the 8th. The release is on the 9th.
Okay, so there's a CD release show at the Blue Light Live in Deep Ellum on Main Street, November the 8th. And there's another west of the Trinity River, by the way, which is at flood stage. West of the Trinity River, you can catch them at Magnolia Motor Lounge on November the 16th. And then also coming up, December the 1st at the Kessler Theater, opening for Reckless Kelly.
That's right. We're excited about that.
Cool. So, that's probably a band that you have interacted with out when you're out playing with Jack.
Many times, yes. I feel like I know those guys very well. We've done several shows with them. We've been on the bill of several festivals. They're a great band.
And you've gone out with Jack like all over the world, haven't you?
Yes. We've been to, oh my goodness, the UK, all over the UK, Poland, France, Australia, Canada, Mexico. We've traveled quite a bit, corner to corner, border to border, coast to coast here. So. And
in all that, you've managed to also raise a family. You've got some beautiful children I see pictures of. You've got a daughter who's just an exquisite dancer.
Yes, I'm so proud of her. She's lovely, beautiful dancer.
What's her name?
That's Lily. She's fantastic. She's long, slender, beautiful, graceful style. Just lovely to watch. And then I've got two boys.
Jet is one of them?
Jet, yes. He's in college. And then I've got a 10-year-old, Nate, who's just a really fun, vivacious 10-year-old playing basketball and football and having fun.
Groovy. All right. And then you've got Frenchie to raise.
Yeah, that's a little bit more of an endeavor, a bit more of a challenge.
I love it. I just got to throw this in here. This is just a random thought. When you go see Frenchies Blues Destroyers live, one of my favorite things to listen for is every time Frenchie goes, yep, and he does it a lot. He'll just be playing along, yep.
Yes, that's an endearing portion of the show.
I was thinking y'all need a T-shirt that just says, yep.
That's a great idea. And you'll get your cut.
All right. Okay, so let's play something else off of the new CD, and then we're going to migrate on to some other music that you guys are interested in. So you and MDP, Michael David Pyatt, were talking a while ago about some Christian rock shows and Christian rock records that y'all used to listen to back in the day. And a band that was special to me back in the 80s when y'all were listening to my radio show up here was the 77s.
Yes.
And wasn't Mike Rowe in that band?
Yes, he was and is in that band.
Oh, they're still doing it.
It's still a going concern.
All right.
As far as I know. All
right, so we might play some of that. We might play some other stuff that y'all like and that you want to turn us on to. So just stick around, everybody. We're going to be up here for a while just hanging out and doing our thing, our KNON thing. This is what community radio is all about. Local live people, real DJs, nothing coming from a algorithm. It's coming from our hearts.
That's right.